Hello, students. Today, we reveal the next artist proofs for our eventual cube built entirely of artist proofs. Wow. Thank you. Anyway, today we have a special guest, my cousin Eddie Markov. Hey, Eddie, how are you today?
Very well, cousin.
You staying in mist for a reason?
Well, I can't find my pants.
You only have one pair of pants.
No, I lost one pair and I can't remember what wing of the castle would keep the others.
You have a whole wing for pants.
No, be sensible. I keep my capes there as well.
Oh, remind me, later, I need to borrow the suede cape from you, but I should really stick to the point. Artist proofs. You have a collection like no other.
You flatter me.
That was not on purpose. You just have a massive amount of artist proofs.
I'm very happy with my collection, yes.
Yes, I'm jealous too. But what's really exciting is that you're going to reveal them all here.
Yep.
That's so kind of you.
Well, you work hard for the audience who have.
Thank you.
And even though it's a very small, limited number, I figured I could step in and spread the art.
Which is great.
And who knows? Your audience might finally hit the double digits.
We're in triple digits, actually.
Really? Wonderful. I don't think any of us thought that was even possible.
What? Who said that?
Well, it was just a topic of conversation at Olivia Voldaren's ball.
Well, it's nice to hear that she has something to distract from the talk about, her hygiene issues.
Alper, that's not nice.
Well, she either needs to wear shoes or stop floating by people's faces. The stench could peel paint. And speaking of, that is why I had you mist yourself in front of my classroom.
Missed myself?
I had already said it before I realized how it sounded. But back on track. Since you are more elegant with words, I will be getting the chance to relay fun anecdotes about the creation of certain pieces and maybe even some legit MTG finance.
Yes, I love them all. All of them have a special place in my heart.
And thanks to grandmother, you have a special wing to hold them in too.
Yeah, oh, here comes the green-eyed monster.
Yesterday's your lucky day. Tick-tock. Oops, you should leave before I make you disappear.
No, Miss Raska, that was not meant for you. Eddie, I think you ought to go. She's got that stone-turning look brewing.
Very well. Well, thank you for having me on your channel. Together, success will be our inheritance.
I love my cousin. If only I had his ironclad will. But the lawyers tell me that's not happening. Well, now that that's settled, let's reveal some artist proofs, shall we? First off, we have a combo set of APs. We start with Sylvan Library, a 1 and a green enchantment that says, at the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life, or put the card on top of your library. Now look at the painting by artist Yeong Han. It is not entirely clear what it is. A rain cloud? A flower? Only one planeswalker knows the answer, and that is Tamiyo, field researcher. For 1 and a bant, Tamiyo's +1, choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deal combat damage, you draw a card. -2, tap up to 2 target non-land permanents. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. -7, draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with you may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana costs. Now, let's flip it over to see what Han has done. It appears to be a cute little impressionist painting of Tamiyo, until you combine Sylvan Library and Tamiyo together, and see that it is actually a bucolic rendition of the climactic scene in Shadows over Innistrad, where Tamiyo casts a spell, or rather, the spell casts her, to seal Emrakul in the Eldritch Moon. I adore the theme of viewing an alternate Innistrad, where things are peaceful and beautiful instead of violent and horrific. God, I feel bad for the natural life on Innistrad. Next up, we have Fulminator Mage. For 1 and 2 red-black, we get a 2/2 Elemental Shaman that says, sacrifice Fulminator Mage, destroy target non-basic land. And the artwork by Lucas Graciano, which you can read our interview with him in the link below, is recreated on the back of this badass ink sketch. That Fulminator is looking fulminating. Well, that is it for today, folks. Does anyone out there have any questions?
To the library.
That's not a question, Miss Tamiyo.
Stop interrupting me.
Okay, I think it's time for class to be dismissed. More cards to come. Your homework is to like and subscribe, and until next time, I got a scoop.